In the bustling town of Arennes, there stood a small laundry shop tucked between a bakery and an old tailor store. Its faded sign read, "Bright Wash and Press," but everyone knew it was run by Mr. Obidike, the quiet man with the crooked smile and eyes too sharp for comfort. He had been in business for years, yet no one could remember ever seeing him grow older. His skin was still smooth, his back straight, and his hands, though always wet with soap, never wrinkled. But strange things followed his customers, too strange to ignore. Mr. Obidike had a gift or a curse, depending on who you asked. He believed that a person's clothes carried their essence, the unseen threads of their destiny. The longer someone wore a garment, the deeper their energy sank into it. And he had discovered, long ago, that if he switched the right piece of clothing with another's, their fates would intertwine. He'd done it first by accident, many years before, when a rich trader's white agbada was mistakenly given to a poor bricklayer. Within weeks, the bricklayer struck gold, while the trader's business fell apart and his wife ran off. From that day, Mr. Obidike began experimenting. Each night, when the streets went silent and the moon hung low, he would stand in his shop surrounded by freshly washed clothes, shirts, wrappers, school uniforms, and hum an ancient incantation his grandmother once whispered before she died. The air would thicken, the fabric would tremble, and the destinies tied within the threads would glow faintly like embers. Then he would switch them. Sometimes a young man's suit went to an old widow. Sometimes a struggling tailor's wrapper was exchanged with a politician's wife's lace. And each time, someone's life rose while another's crumbled. It was Edeora, a bright university student, who began to suspect him. Her mother had always washed clothes at home, but one semester, tired and busy, Edeora dropped her laundry at Bright Washington. 2 weeks later, everything changed. Her once-ailing neighbor, Mrs. Hugo, suddenly won a visa lottery and left for America, while Edeora began having strange dreams, visions of foreign streets and cold winters. She'd wake up exhausted, her clothes cold to the touch. When she returned to the laundry, Mr. Obidike greeted her with the same unsettling smile. "Oh, my dear customer, your destiny, your clothes are ready." The next morning, she confronted him. "I know what you're doing," she said, trembling. "You're stealing people's destinies." Mr. Obidike smiled, unbothered. "Not stealing, my dear. Rearranging. Life is unfair. I only balance it, for a price." "Why me?" she demanded. "What did you take from me?" He looked at her for a long time, eyes gleaming. "Your light, child. You shine too bright. You would have become something great, but greatness attracts envy." Edeora's stomach turned. "Give it back." He laughed. "Destiny isn't a shirt to fold and return." But Edeora remembered her grandmother's stories about spirits bound by rituals. Quickly, she grabbed one of the iron basins filled with water, whispered a prayer, and splashed it over the glowing clothes. The moment the water touched them, a piercing scream filled the air. The fabrics caught fire, not with flames, but with light. Obidike staggered back, clutching his chest as his skin began to age, wrinkle, and crumble. "You fool! You've undone years of work. Then may every soul you stole be free," Edeora cried. The light grew brighter until the entire shop burst open with wind and color, fragments of people's lives returning to their rightful owners. When the dust settled, the laundry was empty. Only a single shirt remained, Mr. Obidike's, folded neatly on the counter. The next morning, Bright Wash was gone. In its place stood an old, locked building with a sign that read, "Condemned Property." But sometimes, late at night, passers-by swore they saw a faint light flickering inside, and the sound of humming weaving through the air, like a man still trying to stitch his destiny back together. And from that day on, Edeora never let anyone else wash her clothes again.